Hi, my name is Maria Acuña, and I'm going to talk about the different situations that could appear being the middle child of my family when it comes to the big other effect. So, the first question is what has been like growing up either as the only children, all the children, or middle children? So, okay, being the middle children of my family has been sometimes quite good and sometimes quite regularly because there's some situations where I have to take on more responsibilities than my siblings. Just like for example, getting used to be the mediator and wanted to be fairness in certain situations. As well, sometimes feeling overshadowed, but most of all, I love my family. As a middle child, sometimes I may not be perfectionist, but I may be more open to taking risks and to give new ideas to my siblings. So, the second one is can you mention some pros and cons about being in that position? So, okay, maybe some props and cons will be this is a little funny one, but is that sometimes I would like to borrow some clothes from my big sister and some clothes from my youngest sisters. Another one will be that being in the middle, I can suggest my mom to cook certain dishes and that I'm crazy about, just like pizza, and try to convince my siblings to try that pizza. Because I think that is delicious, it's crispy, crunchy. So I do all that types of things in order to have a great time with my siblings and with my family. And when it comes to cons, I think that maybe my parents will expect more for me, more maturity. Sometimes I avoid getting sad about that. And secondly, as my younger sister grew up, my parents were more dedicated and certain things like that, so I haven't had so much attention from them. So, the third question is in what ways are you totally different from my siblings? Okay, I think that is a good question. There are certain ways where I feel that being in the middle is quite good and maybe quite great, but sometimes quite bad. Because, on the contrary of my siblings, I like to create and design things. As well, I always trying to practice drawing languages. So I've been always into learning new things. So I think that is something that stands out of me than my siblings. And the last question is do you think your career was determined by your beer order and your personal traits? Okay, I think that is a good question. When it comes to my career, I am currently studying business administration. So I think my career is quite related with the birth order effect. I mean, for example, when it comes to being responsible, as well when it comes to manage certain situations and when I have to treat with certain people. So that's some certain things that stands out from my career. So I think that the personal traits that are related with that birth order is to be insecure, to have self-confidence, to be cautious, and most of all, be confident about myself and about the things that I have to do, and as well being a good listener. So when certain problems could appear, through my professional career or my work, I like to put in practice those personal traits. And thank you so much for listening to my video. And that's all the questions that are related with the birth order effect. So thank you so much.